David Axelrod, who's a former strategist and advisor to Barack Obama. So, this is a guy who knows a thing or two about winning a campaign. Well, he said this.
Doesn't want to answer a question. Her habit is to kind of go to word salad city, and she did that on a couple of answers. One was on Israel. Anderson asked a direct question, would you be stronger on Israel than Trump? And there was a 7-minute answer, but none of it related to the question he was asking.
And, it wasn't just him who was critical. There have been plenty of other people on the left who've also been critical of her performance here. Is this a sign that there are alarm bells going off among the Democrats and in the Harris campaign?
Oh, sure. There's alarm bells left and right. That Mike Halperin thing is something. The David Axelrod thing is another. Keep in mind, she did an interview with Fox News last week. I can't remember if you and I talked about that or not, or we talked about that when you and I had dinner last week. By the way, it was great to see you when I was in Sydney.
Great to see you as always.
But she's not able to answer these easy questions. When she goes on Fox News, what does that mean? That means that they think that she is losing. If you're winning, you don't go on the other side's news network. You don't need to. So yes, there's all sorts of alarm bells, all sorts of red flags. David Axelrod is not a dummy by any stretch of the imagination. I don't think that it's as bad as they say that it is. Again, I think there's some hyperbole here designed to sort of scare Democrats into voting and turning out. Again, getting out the vote here is critical in a country where we don't have compulsory voting. But certainly it's not good news in the Democrat camps right now.
Yeah, and then, also we're just seeing that the amount of time that she's spending on the road, I'm getting very 2016 vibes here, because it feels like, according to a New York Times analysis, Donald Trump since September 1st has done 71 events in a lot of key states. Kamala Harris has done something like only 51. Is she just simply not getting out in front of people enough? And is this a bit of a repeat of 2016 when, again, Trump was getting out in front of more people than Hillary and just closing the deal more?
Tuesday morning, all the chatter was about the fact that she had no events scheduled for that day. Wednesday, she had no public events scheduled. She did an impromptu thing about John Kelly's comments, but she didn't have a rally or a campaign stop scheduled. She did some television late at night. She's not out on the road. It's hard to explain to people how just stunning this is to folks who do this for a living. This is crunch time. I remember where I ran for Congress 4 times. We never took a day off from campaigning for the last 6 weeks, from roughly mid-September until the day before election. It was go, go, go all of the time. And she's almost running a Rose Garden campaign. I don't know if it's laziness. I don't know if she's tired. I don't know if they've decided that the more the public sees of her, the less they like. But she is taking a very, very unusual approach to these last couple of weeks of the campaign.
Mick Mulvaney, it certainly is unusual, and we'll see what happens. Thank you so much for your time.